Hello, book world. I am in the parking lot of Barnes & Noble, and I am going to be looking for some more books. I'm going to pick up the Butterfly Book Club book of the month, which is Survive the Night. And I am currently on chapter 15 of Myra Grant's Into the Drowning Deep. Myra Grant is also known as Shauna McGuire, for those of you who were not aware. And it's about killer mermaids. And I wanted to read a book about mermaids since I got the Mermaid Starbucks cup. I thought it'd be kind of cool to read a killer mermaid book. So off we go. Hello, book world. I have just gotten back from hanging out with a bunch of friends of mine. Shannon and I hung out with some dear friends of ours, and we had a girls' night out. It was really nice and really fun. I am almost finished with Into the Drowning Deep, and I am loving the killer mermaid vibe. I am loving it. I will let you know my thoughts and feels once I finish the book. And I will catch up with y'all later. Hello, book world. I have finished Into the Drowning Deep by Myra Grant. She is also written under the name of Shauna McGuire, but this is her pseudonym or her pen name, Myra Grant. And typically I do enjoy the books that Shauna McGuire writes under the pseudonym Myra Grant better than I do the books that she writes under her name, Shauna McGuire. I don't know why that is, but I'm also not a big fantasy reader, which is odd because I really enjoyed this book. This is a sci-fi fantasy. I enjoy shows like Star Trek. I enjoy movies like Star Wars, but you really have to win me over if you want me to read a book that is science fiction or a fantasy, because those genres are typically not genres that I go to. I typically go to thrillers. Now, this is also a thriller in a sense, is that the book is based on the story of Anna. Anna is Victoria's sister. Victoria is also called Tori. Anna, 7 years ago, went out on a voyage on the Itargatus to the Mariana Trench. All hands were lost at sea, and the video footage shows some unsettling events that occurred. There seems to be rumors that there were mermaids which are actually called sirens. They're not mermaids, but they're sirens, as you'll eventually find out later on in the book. 7 years later, which is actually the beginning of August of 2020. So there is a time jump from 7 years ago to August of 2020, which is next year. So this book goes from a timeline back to the past, but you only get a glimpse. You don't keep going back and forth, which is nice in this case because it fits with the writing style. So Tori decides that she's going to go on the voyage to the Mariana Trench to find out if there are killer sirens. She boards the Melusine. There is a reporter, there's biologists, marine biologists, doctors, sirenologists, different people that are on board. The thing is, Theo is the director or a big guy in Imagine Entertainment, and they own the Imagine Network. The Imagine Network was setting sail to film this mockumentary 7 years ago that got Tori's sister Anne killed. So they want to revamp their image, and they want to clear up any mistakes, and they want to send a bunch of people out to the Mariana Trench on this new voyage to clear their name and to find these sirens or mermaids. I give this book 5 out of 5 stars. I love any book that has to do with mermaids. Toby Easton has written several books that involve mermaids. I will actually put some pictures of her books that she has written. I also enjoy the shows H2O, Just Add Water, and if you are really into the heaviness of the mermaids and the culture of the mermaids, I would suggest watching the television series Sirens. This is based on a mermaid, and her name is Rin. So those are some just suggestions that I would definitely lean toward if you enjoy books about mermaids and or stories about mermaids. Those are my favorite. If you have any favorite stories about mermaids, like Tom Hanks's Splash or any other mermaid movies or books that you would like to suggest, basically the only ones that I have found that I have really enjoyed were Into the Drowning Deep and those books that were by Toby Easton. I do enjoy the original Hans Christian Andersen version of The Little Mermaid. That book is a little dark, but I do enjoy that book. I am going to start on the Butterfly Book Club Book of the Month, which is Survive the Night by Riley Sager. And I am looking forward to that book. And my book club is going to have a discussion of this book, and I am so excited about this book. I'll see you in a few.
morning sun. Good morning sun. Good morning life. Good morning sun. How are you? Skies above. Gee, it's great to be alive and in love. Good morning sun.
Hello, book world. I just wanted to let you know that I have finished a graphic novel that does involve underwater humans, not necessarily mermaids, but it is Mira, Tidebreaker, and this is a really cool graphic novel. It kind of reminds me of, other comics. This is a DC comic, and I feel that anybody would enjoy it, but especially someone, a young boy, probably about elementary or middle school, would really enjoy this book. I enjoyed the book. There isn't any adult language involved. As a matter of fact, they say, "What the shell?" whenever they're talking about things. I enjoyed this book so much, and I'm going to give this book 4 out of 5 stars, this graphic novel. And the graphics are just adorable. I read this while I was in Barnes & Noble, and I just couldn't stop. I just had to keep reading it. I purchased it, sat down, had my coffee, and then I ended up finishing the book. And it was very good. I am also working on the Butterfly Book Club Book of the Month. And if you are not aware, my partner and I have a book club with another friend of ours, and it is called the Butterfly Book Club. And in the book club, we are reading Survive the Night, and we're going to have our discussion in the group. I am almost, I'm on page 159, and it is really weird. I like it. I don't know what my thoughts are going to be at the end, but I feel that I'm going to be very, very angry at the main protagonist. She seems to be a protagonist that is not very, shall we say, she doesn't tell the truth. She's not a reliable source. So the protagonist is not a reliable source in this book thus far. I'm interested in seeing if I'm right, if I'm going to be angry about the ending. But I do enjoy the book. I do enjoy the writing. Riley Sager, he has been a top-tier thriller writer of mine since I started reading this genre. So we will have that discussion in our book club. And in the book club, I will let you know what I thought about the book. Hello, book world. I have finished Survive the Night by Riley Sager, and this is the book club book of the month pick, and we will be reading that book in book club or discussing the book in our book club. So I'm not going to discuss it right now because this is basically a reading vlog all about mermaids. Speaking of mermaids, I wanted to show you my mermaid studded cup. This was a U.S. release for the Summer 2001 collection. And it is so beautiful. Look at that beautiful shine on that cup. So iridescent. I also wanted to show you some beautiful cups that I received from friends. These are overseas editions. One cup is the Mexican berry cup. It is beautiful. It is a strawberry red color, and it is so pretty. I can't wait to get bows for these cups, which I have on back order right now. Then I have the China release. This is the purple shimmer studded cup, and it is just amazingly beautiful. The shimmer is just so pretty. My friend from Mexico also got me this Mexican piñata cup. It looks exactly like a piñata, and it is so cute. All these cups are going to get straw toppers, which will be in the shape of a bow, and I can't wait to get these. Right now, that is about it. And I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog off, and I will catch up with you all in my next vlog. I love you guys very much. Bye.